What's up, everybody? This is Mike here at Rogue Comics, and I am here with you this late at night as I mess up my settings here. I don't know why. It's just been a weird day. It's been a weird week, actually. But this is going to be showing you the new releases that are going to be out this coming Wednesday. So regardless of whatever week or month you've been having, even though I know we're only on I think it's the 5th today actually now since it's Sunday, but hopefully this will make it better. And without further ado, let's get started with DC. Here we go. This first one here is Batgirls. This is issue number 3, and this cover here is by Jorge Corona. Here we have the B cover by Kim Jacinto. This is also a cardstock variant. Sorry about that. Here we have Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries. This is issue number 11, which means it is the penultimate issue of this 12-issue miniseries. Here we have Batman Catwoman. This is the Clayman cover, and if you look in the upper right-hand corner, even though this monitor display here is kind of small, I can still see that it does say Clayman on there. So thankfully, he is coming back to the title. Not that Liam Sharp was bad, but I just prefer Clay. Here we have the B cover. This one is, of course, by Jim Lee and Scott Williams, who always inks Jim's stuff. And last, we have the Travis Charest C cover. Up next, Batman Urban Legends. This is issue number 12. And this cover is by Carl Mostert. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Mostert. Here we have the B cover by Jorge Molina. And this one, I am not even going to be able to pronounce this. It is the first name is Anand. It's Anand, and the last name is Radhakrishnan. Yeah, it's just it's a good cover. I do like this one actually. This is probably, I think this might be my second favorite behind the A cover by Carl Mostert. But yeah, there you go. Here is the final issue of Black Manta. This is issue number 6. This cover here is by Valentine Delandro. And this one here is by Sanford Green. Here we have Detective Comics number 1052. This cover is by Irvin Rodriguez. This is cover A. And this is cover B by Lee Bermejo. And this is also a cardstock variant cover there. Future State Gotham is up next. This is issue number 10. Simone DeMeo doing the A cover. And this B cover is by Mike Bowden, Bowden. And this is also a cardstock variant. Harley Quinn, the animated series, the Eat Bang Kill Tour, wraps up its 6-issue miniseries with this final issue here. This is cover A, and let me see who did the art for you. Max Sarin did the cover A art, and this one is Derek Chu. I dig this one a little more. I like this one too, don't get me wrong, it's good, but I like this one by Derek. Here we have I Am Batman number 6. This one is by Olivier Coipel. And I do like this. I would prefer maybe it wasn't like so orangey, but I do understand with the sun and all that stuff. But I do dig it a lot. And then here we have the B cover by The Thief, Matina. Here is Joker, issue number 12. This one is cover A by Giuseppe Camuncoli. And then we have a B cover, and I believe, I don't want to say it. No, it's not. Okay. I was going to say it looks a little Bill Sienkiewicz, but it's not ish. But it's not. It's Gerardo Zaffino. Tony, what's going on, man? How's it going? And then there is also a C cover. This one here is by John Boy Mayers. And that, of course, is Punchline there. Up next, for some reason, we have a Justice League 2022 annual. And this cover here is drawn by Sanford Green, who also handles the interior art. And this one here is by Alex Maleev, and I'm kind of partial to this. It's very dark and brooding, just like the DC universe. Here we have Pennyworth. This is issue number 7. So that wraps up this 7-issue miniseries. I don't know who the shadowy figure is, but yeah. Here we have Strange Love Adventures. This is a one-shot. This is a variant. This is a anthology where there are, I believe, I want to say 7 or 8 stories, maybe, perhaps more. But there's one with Harley. There's one with Peacemaker. There's one with Sergeant Rock. Here's one with Gorilla Grodd. I'm like, okay, I'm there for this. This is definitely something off the beaten path. And you know what? I don't think there is a Batman story in here. I think the closest we get to Batman in this book is Alfred. But of course, we also don't have a Superman story in here, too, I believe. So there is that, and I'm not pleased with that. Here we have the B cover by Amanda Connor, who is always excellent to me. This here is Suicide Squad Blaze. This is issue number 1. This is a 3-issue miniseries, and this is in the Black Label magazine format. It's by Simon Spurrier, and the art is by Aaron Campbell, and the colors, I believe, I don't know if it's either colors or inking that Jordi does, but it's by Jordi Belair. Here we have, oh, sorry, this is the B cover. That threw me off for a minute. This is by Mattea Spergara. And, of course, there you see Harley and Peacemaker. Superman, Son of Kal-El. This is issue number 8 by Dan Mora. Well, the cover is by Dan Mora. Right there. This is the B cover by Travis Moore. And then, last but not least, we have Titans United. Now, this is issue number 6 of this 7-issue series. So that is the penultimate issue of this series here. And then you have Starfire and Blackfire. This is by Jamal Campbell. And then we have this one here. This is by, I always, Kael, Kael, Ngu, I think is how you say it. N-G-U. So if anybody out there knows how to phonetically sound it out so I don't keep slaughtering this poor man's name, but I will say this, his art is fantastic. I do like this. And this is continuing the series that he's been doing. I think it's for actually the entire book, too. He did one with Beast Boy. He did one with Donna. He did one with, I think he did one with Vic, too. But yes, so this is the penultimate issue. And with that being said, we move over to the MCU. Here we have Amazing Spider-Man issue number 88.BEY. And BEY stands for Beyond, as you can see in the kind of upper right-hand corner there. Next up, we have Avengers issue number 53. I don't know what's going on in here. I do see that Namor and Black Panther are at it again. You wacky kids can't stop fighting each other, now can you? Here we have Devil's Reign. This is issue number 4 of 6. And it looks like Iron Man's there. And that is John Walker. And I think that's Otto that's up there. I don't know if that's supposed to be Rhino or not, because he has that little thingy on his chest there, but it does look like him, so let's go with it. Sounds good, doesn't it, this late? Why not? Here we have Edge of Spider-Verse, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman, number 2. Technically, it's a facsimile, so you will not be getting the original, which I think is still worth something, perhaps, maybe. Here we have Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Now, unfortunately, I didn't do the thing again where I could put the regular cover first and do the variant second. So this is the variant for this cover, which I do kind of like a little bit more because, of course, Pizza Dog's on there, right there. But this is Carmen Carnero, her variant cover right there. And here is the A cover, which they don't tell me who it is, but it looks like it's by the series artist, who also is not displayed on this cover either, so I have no clue who it is, but there it is there. Now we're going to get the variants for Maestro World War M, which, according to all the promotion, is the finale for the trilogy that Peter David is going to be doing for Maestro. This one here is the Lubera variant. Here we have the Ron Lim variant. Sorry about that. And then we have this one here. Now, this one is... No, it doesn't give me who it is. I'm trying to see. It might be Carlos Pacheco. Let me see if it comes up on the monitor. Hold on a second. It's... Right now, they haven't even hit... It hasn't even hit the Ron Lim variant. That's how far back the stream is, or how far ahead I am. Okay, there's the Ron Lim variant. Today, people... Nah, damn it. I can't see it. It's in the fire. If you can see it, then that's who it is, because the signature is right there. I almost want to say it's Carlos Pacheco, but I could be wrong. It's been known to happen every so often. Here is Moon Knight, issue number 8. Right there. And this one... damn it. I don't know. I can see the writing below there. It's like right below his knee, but I can't read it. But we'll just leave it at that. It's Moon Knight. It's a cool cover. Just grab it. Here we have New Mutants. This is the Peach Momoko variant, which I do dig. And this is the regular variant. Now, this one I happen to know is by Martin Simmons, who is the gentleman that's responsible for the Department of Truth covers. And some of them are quite... Oh, actually, he was also responsible for the New Mutants cover, where they had the dolls on the front. The creepy-ass cover from, I think it was like 2 or 3 issues ago. Really creepy. Here is the... I want to say, yeah, Tony. It is Tony Daniel variant for Secret X-Men #1. And here is the regular cover by Lionel Francis Yu. Looks like there's armor. I see Banshee back there. Strong Guy. I don't know who the chick in the gold is. That looks kind of like Magic. No, that's not Magic. It can't be Magic. Cannonball. I believe that is Marrow. And I don't know, unless that's Sunspot, which I'm hoping it is. Actually, that's got to be Sunspot. Let's not go any further. Yeah, there you go. I guess they comprise the new Secret X team. Here we have Star Wars Darth Vader. It took me a second. I'm like, okay, what do we have next? It's Star Wars Darth Vader. This is a Ryan Stegman cover right there. Awesome. Here is the final issue for Star Wars High Republic, Trail of Shadows, issue number 5. There's also a B cover, but it wasn't listed on the site, so I didn't bother hunting around for it because I just got kind of lazy like that. And last but not least, this is X Deaths of Wolverine, or 10 Deaths of Wolverine, whatever you want to say. And this is issue number 2. And that, my friends, wraps up the Marvel portion of our video. Last but not least, definitely not least, ever, never ever least at all, are the independent books. This one here is Archie, Love and Heartbreak special. This is issue number 1. Of course, a Valentine's Day special thingy. And then we have this variant cover here by the more realistic Archie. Well, you have this one here. Actually, this is a little realistic too. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so they're both. I don't know what the interior is. The interior could be the Archie from the upper left-hand corner where it says Archie Comics 80th anniversary or whatever. It could be that Archie, or it could be this one here. Who knows? Who knows? Here we have Deadpool Samurai. Now, this is a manga book. I'm not saying the other way. Manga. And my TARDIS is here, so I have to wrap this up quickly. And this will be in the manga size digest thing. Here we have Draculina This is issue number 1, and this is by Colette, I believe is her first name, Turner. And I am a fan of hers. I just don't know her first name. It starts with a C, I know that. It's either Colette or Colleen. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'm rethinking all the C's. But this one here is by Rose Besh. And this one, which is the thumbnail for this video, is by Guillaume March. And it was hard to pick because I do like this one, and I do like this one. But this one is a little more, yeah. So I went with this one instead. Here we have Evil Ernie. This is issue number 3. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, this is issue number 3. Arthur Suidam. And here we have the this one is by Philip Tan, I believe. The B cover. Yeah, Philip Tan. Next up we have Good Boy. This is issue number 3. Oh, this is the final issue, unfortunately. Okay, so this is issue number 3 of issue number 3 of a 3-issue miniseries. Oh my goodness. And this one here is by Nick Bradshaw. And this one here is by Frank Avila. What's up, Digizero? I like Deadpool and the yeah, definitely Draculina. Deadpool, I'm not necessarily a big fan of that dude, but I don't know if it's a manga. I'll check it out because I'm a huge fan of manga. Actually, no, I'm more of a fan of manga, like stuff that's not manga being manga. Like other manga, like yeah, whatever. It's just it blends into sameness for me. But this here. And the other thing I don't like is that they're usually in black and white, and I think I've mentioned this a couple times before. But it's I don't know. I need some color, man. Color. Here we have Life Zero, number 1. No idea what this is about, but Stefano Vietti and Marco Cicchetto are handling the writing and artist duties on this book. And to be honest with you, the only reason I got it was because of Marco Cicchetto. So hopefully this is good. Here we have Pokemon Secrets of the Jungle. Another beginning. The less said about this, the better. Moving on. Shelter Division, number 1. Bob Sally, Francesco Tomaselli, and is that HDE? Yeah, no idea. But there you go. This is issue number 1. This will also be a 3-issue miniseries. I guess 3-issue miniseries are just the way to do it now. I don't know. But what appealed to me, I believe, looking at the cover, is probably the art. That's probably why I did order this. Because see, there are some books, like especially if there's independent books that I'm not familiar with or something like that. Usually the art can sell me. Unless it's like what's the word? An interesting or an intriguing concept, but for 9 times out of 10 it's the art that gets me. So definitely with that. And here we have Scorched, it says Spawn Scorched, but I don't see Spawn anywhere on the title. But the file, when I downloaded it, it says Spawn Scorched. So it's either Spawn Scorched or the Scorched, or just whatever you want to call it. It's fine because there are spawns in here. Because in fact, here is the A cover by Barends, Barends, but here is the B cover by Todd McFarlane. And see, there's all these spawns in there, but it looks like one of them is going to die, or maybe 2, because it does say who dies next. Doesn't mean that's only one person going to die. Could be Spawn, could be She Spawn, could be Gunslinger Spawn. I mean, it's not like they have books or anything like that, so what are you going to do? Here we have Star Wars Adventures, number 14. This cover here is by Frank Avila. And pretty soon IDW will not be doing these. So enjoy it while it lasts, kiddies. And last but not least, actually, you know what? I do have one other cover after this, but I ordered it for me, and I was going to use it as a thumbnail. So it'd be like a bonus thing, because it was a variant that I ordered. But I will do this one first. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Best of Jennica. and I'm sure there'll be like either 3 or 4 stories in here. This is a collection. It'll probably be her first appearance because she's relatively new in the Turtles universe. So yeah. And as for the bonus, here is the bonus here. This is Vampirella, and this is the Valentine's Day special. This is a one-shot, and this is by the artwork rather. This is the 1 in 20 variant by Sozo Micah. I always say Micah. Sozo Micah, Maika. She also did that awesome Catwoman cover from issue number 39. She did last week's thumbnail, the Red Sonja thing. She's the one that did that too. I really dig her art. So there you go. And that, my friends, wraps up this week's new comic book releases. Hey, we're on minute 22. So I'd like to thank everybody staying up this late for me, or with me, or whatever. It is now 1 in the morning. So I'm going to wrap this up. If you want to get in touch with me, if you saw anything that piques your interest, or you want me to put aside for you, if you're local, if you want me to put aside for you this coming Wednesday, feel free to drop me a line at any of these links there. On the bottom, you see it is the Instagram and Twitter, Rogue Comics. Right above that is Facebook, Rogue Comics CT. Or if you want to be extremely lazy, just go to roguecomics.online, and all the links are there. Just click one. You don't even have to type anything in. Just click it, and it'll bring you there. Send me a message. Tell me what you want, and I will put it aside for you if you're local. And if you aren't local, I would be more than happy to ship it out, because I do actually have some orders I need to ship out too. So I will do that. But in the meantime, thank you again. And somebody actually did say that I should say this in the videos. Like the video, share it, and I really don't feel comfortable saying this, but like, if you're not subscribed already, I haven't looked at the analytics lately because, again, it's been a week. But I don't know exactly how many people are watching that are subscribed. But if you're not, please consider subscribing, because I do not spam people with unnecessary drama videos or anything like that. And just maybe you get 1 a week, maybe 2 sometimes, depending on if there's something that like really piques my interest and I actually have enough enthusiasm to do a video about it. Like, I almost came close to doing a video about the Jurassic League, because I think that's cool. There are people out there that are complaining about it, but those are people that I guess they say they like comics, but I don't know if they really do, because comics is supposed to do some wacky stuff. And a Justice League comprised of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman as dinosaurs, and done by Daniel Warren Johnson, I am there for, or Daniel Johnson Warren. It's 3 names, and he's the dude that did the Wonder Woman Black Label and the Beta Ray Bill miniseries for Marvel. And he's gonna be doing a dinosaur book with the dinosaurs in the Justice League. Like, yes, please. Like, I don't. We live in a crazy world, folks, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, as always, thank you for watching, and have a great new comic book day this week.